Hey, this is Tasha with Tasha Tidbits, and I want to give you guys a quick nugget this afternoon or this evening. And it's in reference to this holiday season that's approaching. Many single mothers are getting ready to go through doubt and depression. They're getting ready to experience issues with their faith, not thinking they have what they need to make sure their children have gifts for Christmas or holiday time. Look, here's the deal. You can't let one day determine your love for your children. You know that these days are coming around every year around the same time. So now is the time, whatever little that you have extra, go ahead and start shopping on clearance racks. Go ahead and start browsing around and looking at things and putting some things to the side as not being last minute. But also, never, a lot of times we get so caught up in this rat race of holiday season because we're not quite sure, honestly, who we are and what we require. So if you provided shelter for your children all year long, you provided a meal, you provided transportation, you've been to every sports event, every cheerleader practice, every soccer practice, every PTA, PTO, every meeting, you took them to places, doctor's appointments, and out to eat and family functions, and there's so many things that we do. So you did your duty all year long, and you're going to let this season, preferably October to March, is a season where we're targeted. Our finances are targeted. You'll see more things on sale. You'll see more BOGOs, buy one, get one. You'll see more sales and certain percentages off because they're looking for your money. But this year, let's decree and declare that we tell our money where it's going to go. There are things that we must do. A lot of times, and just honestly, because I've been one of those parents when I was robbing Peter to pay Paul, still not understanding what to do with a dollar bill. And you know what, even if I didn't have it, God made a way. But I didn't like the way that I felt, what I felt during that time of like, oh God, I can't provide this, I can't provide that. And it was a lack of identity. It was a lack of knowing what a family unit really needs. And it wasn't things, it was love, it was fellowship, it was caring for each other and understanding what the season really mean. So beginning of the year, you're going to be targeted to spend all of your tax money. And I remember because I once was this parent where I didn't have for Christmas time, and I would tell my sons, okay, I can't buy for Christmas, but I'll make it up when tax season come. I had to really buckle down, check myself, and wonder like, what's going on, until I realized that I was operating in a poverty mindset. So a mindset is the most critical part of this time, this year. Even when you don't have what you think you should have, you do. You have your needs. So don't go in debt trying to please your children when you've already done so much throughout the year. There come a time when you can set aside, you can travel, and you can go do different things for your children. But now may not be the time, because what happened is we spend our bill money. I say we because I've done it before. We'll spend our bill money to make sure these kids have video games, shoes, clothes, all of these things. Some kids are deserving, but not enough to let your bills go. And then you got to figure out how you're going to pay this, or you'll tell your landlord, or you'll tell the credit card people or the loan people, I catch up when I give a text, and then that same cycle repeats again. So the only way to break a cycle is to cut into it. That's it. You got to break the cycle, change the pattern, create a new strategy and structure. That's the only way we can get ahead. And it's not like we get ahead overnight. It's a process. We have to look at the process. We have to break it down and see why we are at the place that we are, why we're there, how we get there, what can we do to leave that place. If not, we're going to go through the same redundant cycle every year doing the same thing as well. So, and another thing, we get caught up in what other households are doing. It's not your business what happened in another person's household, because you don't know what it took for them to get where they are. So your responsibility is to worry about how you function in your household, and you should function at the affordability of your finances, not going over, because once you go over, you got to borrow to try to make ends meet and to catch up and pay those people back. So it's a headache within itself. So it's a matter of knowing what's important, pacing it out, sitting a little to the side, enjoying life, enjoying your family. And if you're taking bill money from single mother to single mother, if you're taking bill money to make sure your kids have a video game, some Jordans, or a TV, we need to talk. Inbox me. If you're one of them parents that think you got to buy send me a DM. Right here on IG, send me a DM. If you're one of them parents that you think that your kids got to have every name brand thing, and you're gonna let your bills go to make sure they have, and then you got to borrow to get some money for rent, or you got to borrow to get some money from for lights because you let Christmas take the rent money. We need to talk. That's the tidbit. That's the nugget. That's the wisdom for you today. Take that with you for the next 6 months. Every store is going to have a TV on sale, electronic gadget, clothes, shoes. They want your money. And I've worked in retail for years. I know the way the merchandising and the marketing goes to where when it doesn't sell, they take it and put it into a warehouse and wait for this time of year for them to ship it out again. Black Friday, all those sales, it's the same stuff. You may find one or two of the items that you're looking for. It's making you spend money. Think. Be blessed.